Okay, this is screenshots that I have collected because of an incident that happened on March 13th when my dog, my service dog, Hooch, was taken. First of all, he was shot. These are pictures of other dogs that I have done in rescue. Now, City of Temple charged me with animal cruelty. Anybody that devotes their whole life to dogs, and they charged me with animal cruelty because they are tied to APAC. APAC collected lots of money from my dogs, hospital bills. APAC is headed by Jake Herndon, who is a banker, and he says he has 30 years experience in fiduciary services industry and specializes in nonprofits, retirement plans, estate planning. Yeah. He also sits as treasurer on 3 different nonprofits, including the Lions Club. And as you can see here, he sits with Kathleen Person, the judge that took my dog away, Zoe Grant, the councilwoman, and him and Ms. Persons are on finance together. See right there together on the Lions Club. Now, these are all nonprofits that claim that they don't get $50,000 in donations. All right? City of Temple is linked to all of these. And see this Joy Bastow and Russell Bastow? Now, a person that is so involved in animal cruelty, and yet she devotes her entire life to dogs. Me. This is the governing board of APAC. Animal Pet, or Association for Pet Adoption Centers. Now, all of these, Let's Talk Ears, Lucid, Harbor, Healing Rehab, are all listed as Joy's. Joy Bastow. At 1098 Bob White, which is actually owned by the city. See? When my dog was shot, they did nothing to the man that shot my dog. But they put this on my door, and then they went to a different town and took my dog. Do y'all see this? Went out of jurisdiction to take my dog from animal care. Now, this is supposedly Joy's rescue for rehabbing dogs out there in the cold. Yet, Limestone Police Department doesn't know anything about the rescue. Okay. Now, my expertise, let's see this. Nonprofits, asset management, estate administration, estate planning. And they had me arrested for, I don't know what this one is, let's see. Oh, that's long life, my lending. This is a dog that, this is the owner. This dog sat on Joy's site forever. These are pictures of Xena. This is me after I turned myself into the hospital because I didn't want to live anymore, because they knew that he was my service animal, and they took him away from me. This is Xena at school. As you can tell, I'm a great believer in animal cruelty. This is the report this idiot wrote. On March 13th, 2023, Temple Animal Service received a call from Temple Police Department to assist with locating a subject that shot at a dog. They located him right away and let him go. "5018 Charter Oak Drive. That's where Dustin lived. They did nothing to him for shooting 6 times in the city limits. That Richard Morales, that's the animal control guy, who had already knew Hooch because he'd come and help me in January, or he didn't come and help me, he came and took him in January when I was in the hospital. They took my, listen to this. This is what's funny. The dog was then taken to animal medical and was discovered, suffered a break to the leg which would require amputation, and yet they didn't do it for ever. And what appeared to be a bullet still inside, and it needed care within the next 24 to 48 hours to prevent any more. Now, he went and took him from my vet. Any more suffering for the animal. During the exam, Mr. did not have the funds to cover the cost of treatment for the animal, and she would be contacting friends and family to obtain the funds. Ms. Strange also showed signs of what happened. Mental struggles. Yeah, I had PTSD. He knew that. And made multiple verbal threats of self-harm due to outcome of the dog's health and how. See, I'm stressing out already. Again, I can't do it. If an answer to how the dog is going to be received. Yeah, so he went and took it from the vet that I took it to. Took it from a vet in Belton, where I'd paid a deposit, and I was staying at a hotel right next door. And I have all of this. I have all the chain of commands, everything that this man did. See, it stated where I'd taken my dog, and he went and took it out of there. Said I was staying at a hotel right next to it. Yet he goes to my house and puts this on the door. Everything they did was illegal. If I was stating to a judge, why didn't they get me help? They didn't. Because my dog was worth more money. It's a Class D felony just to even harass a service dog, and they did nothing to the man that shot my dog. Can a person recklessly injure a service dog? Is it a crime if a dog is a service animal? Yes, it is, and y'all did nothing. Nothing. Here's the hotel proving I was right there by my dog. I stayed right with him. And y'all came and took him and got me fucking thrown out of my house. Here's where they came and took my dog from the vet. I never denied him care, and yet they charged me with animal cruelty. I ended up having to go to the hospital for suicidal. Look, they want to charge me more when it was only $11.34, and they still upped the bill. And then sent me more bills. See? This was sent to my house afterwards. And yet, APAC swore that they paid it. They didn't. And I haven't seen him since. They put him on Pet Finder, and as soon as I got in touch with him, he disappeared. I think that's proof of all that y'all have done. And this is that fake, this is that fake rescue that, what's her name is trying to say she runs. Y'all are all scams. That's Hooch and Reese's right there. Do they look like they've ever been abused? Are they sitting out there in a cage outside? No. But these dogs are. And then dumped at the shelter when they can't even get. And you know what's funny? That little puppy that I have, it's a coyote mix that we found at the bridge. This is where Joy's gathering all of her dogs. See, they all have the same marks. That one right there. And then she dumps them at the Waco pound. See, Tabby's marks. There's a bunch of coyote puppies. I'm not supposed to partnership with. Every bit of it. It cost me everything. my home, my job, my sanity, all because you wanted my dog so much. This is when they checked me into the hospital. And I have the originals.